All right. So, hello, and we are all here. We are meeting online with the help of Zoom and other technologies. But there is an opinion that technology is actually having a negative effect on the quality of communication and conversation. Let me show you the quote. It is here. So technology is having a negative effect on the quality of conversation. I'd like you to, you know, either agree or disagree, share your views, whether you hold the same opinion or not. Okay? Helga the Fifth. You're not Her Majesty.
I,
Yes, I think Her
I'm
Majesty.
here. Sorry, something wrong with internet connections. Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, yes. Okay, Salem the Cat. What are we gonna do?
We are going to share our opinion or concerning these statement.
Yeah, exactly. Let's do it in pairs for 2-3 minutes. Let me put you into the breakout rooms. All right. Okay, let's go. 2-3 minutes. Hello. Can you hear?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm sharing the screen with the quote. So,
Mm-hmm.
where do you stand? Do you agree? Do you disagree?
Uh, I think it depends because it depends on what kind of conversation we talking about. If it's a conversation, for example, between different generations, of course, technology can build a huge gap between generations. But if we're talking about friends, the conversation between friends, conversation between people from the same generation, I think they have a lot in common due to technology, and they have a lot to discuss.
Mm-hmm. Right, but when you said that it has a negative effect for different generations, what did you mean?
Mhm.
Which negative effect did you have in mind?
I had in mind misunderstanding
Mm-hmm.
between, for example, older people and younger people,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Mm-hmm.
because with the development of the technology, we have a lot of slang. We
Mm-hmm.
take a lot of slang from technology, and older people can not always understand
True, true. They do
this
struggle.
slang.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and
But
it gets a bit uncomfortable for them. The
mm-hmm.
conversation it gets a bit uncomfortable, and they get confused.
True. Because they are set in their ways, they are used to
Mm-hmm.
certain things, and it's difficult for them to start all over again, to start for learning from scratch. Totally agree on that. But in terms of connecting people, technology is definitely helping. For instance, if younger generations live in another city, they can connect to their parents, their grandparents via Zoom calls, via WhatsApp,
Mm-hmm.
Telegram. So in this case, it is definitely advantageous in my view.
Mm-hmm.
Any
Yeah,
other
at
negative
this point, I
effects?
agree with you.
Okay. Any other negative effects you can think of?
Uh, I think one more negative effect, which we can observe right now, with the development of, for example, TikTok or Reels or all these things with short videos, um, we can't proceed to memorize longer and deeper information because due to all these short videos, we stick to 15 seconds or a minute, 3 minutes maximum. And I noticed that for some people it gets hard to watch a full film in one sit, which, for example, lasts 1.5 hour or 2 hours. It gets harder.
Mm. You
And
know,
mhm,
okay, go on, go on, go on.
okay, and these short videos, they influence the language, and people use much simpler language, and they just lose half of their vocabulary or don't get it, don't gain the
Mm-hmm.
vocabulary. For
Mm-hmm.
example,
Mm-hmm.
especially if we talk about teens and kids.
Got it. Got it. Well, yeah, but I think film producers, those who make films, they took
Mm-hmm.
care of it, and now they make films which are captivating throughout the whole I don't know, 3 hours, the whole thing, because of changing the pictures, unpredictable
Mm-hmm.
outcomes, bright
Mm-hmm.
clothes, extravagant characters, so people don't get
Mm-hmm.
tired. And in fact, nowadays they can people tend to binge watch and end up watching the whole, TV show of 12 episodes in one sitting. So I think it's
Yeah.
taken care of. All right. Yeah, 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 yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you for sharing. I will stop sharing the screen. Let's share our
Mm-hmm.
views with the ladies.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Hello,
Uh,
hello. Hello
Hello.
again.
Majesty, Helga the Fifth. Where do you and Salem the Cat stand on this quote, on this statement?
Can you please read the last part of the
Sure,
sentence?
sure. Like, what's your view on this statement?
So, yes, uh, we agree with this statement because technology is really having a negative effect on the quality of conversation because of the because of the reasons that people spend too much time on the internet and don't really have time or even wish in real life. And yeah, it really has its place in our lives, and actually depends on the generation because uh, new people in this world tend to spend a lot of time in the net.
All right, all right. Becoming addicted, yeah. In
Mhm.
other words. Right, right. Anastasia shared a curious view that it has a detrimental effect on our language because as a due to the fact that we tend to watch short videos, our language is becoming more and more poor. So we don't acquire long and difficult words, phrases, because life is becoming faster, and we would like to speak faster using simpler words, which was a curious outcome. All right, all right. So this was the technology. And do you think uh, there is this term like art of conversation? Do you think art of conversation exists? Salem the cat. What do you think?
Of course.
Okay. I
It,
s-
it
yes, 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 please.
it started from the ancient Greece.
Hmm.
We have a lot of examples,
Hmm.
and
Okay.
yeah, it should exist, at least
Okay. Hmm. Hmm.
for us to master it.
Okay. Okay. Anastasia, what do you think? Does the art of conversation exist?
Yes, I think it does exist.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a very important type of art because sometimes a good conversation can start or end the war, as
Mm-hmm.
they say. Yeah,
Right.
so it is a very important skill to be a good negotiator sometimes.
Awesome. Awesome. Cool. Your Majesty Helga the Fifth. Do you agree? Do you disagree?
Yeah, I completely agree with girls, and not with girls. So, yeah, it is. So we have it now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
no, we had it, this art of conversation, but nowadays people don't really use it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, but actually we have it.
Let's see. Let's
So,
see. Let's dive into the topic of the art of conversation. Let's take a look at the components of this art and see if and how we can master it. And at the same time, learn some strategies for reading long texts. Ladies, I think I can call you ladies. Could you please open the host? I sent you the link in Telegram. Let me know when you are there. Okay.
I'm there.
Right. You will see four similar texts. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
hmm Pick one and write your name under the emoji. Helga the fifth, are you there? Helga, I don't hear you. Anastasia, what about you?
uh, I'm in
I'm
host.
I'm logging in host.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hmm.
Helga the fifth, also, when you find your stick, could you please write your name there?
Okay.
Okay. I can see Helga. I can see Seven the cat. Anastasia, how are things?
1 minute,
All right,
one
all right.
second, I guess,
Sure,
even.
sure, sure, sure. Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Yes, I think I can see you in
Yes,
host.
I'm here.
Yeah, can you see us? We
Yeah,
are
I can see you.
wonderful. Could you please find the sticker which you like and write your name? It will be
Uh-huh.
your kind of worksheet, so to say.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Brilliant. So while you're writing your name, one man decided to master this art of conversation. I'd like you to read about his experience and tell me whether it was positive or negative and why. Okay? May I ask you to read only the first A4 text? Don't read the bits on the right. Okay? Salem the cat. What are we gonna do?
We are reading the text and guessing whether the experience was positive or negative.
Exactly. Do we read the bits on the right, Helga the Fifth?
Um, I don't really I didn't really hear what you said actually,
Aha.
according to
Only
my
only this
connection.
A4 text. The text under the picture. No need to read
Okay.
the short bits on the right. Okay? Let's say 3, 4 minutes. Let's do that. All right. I think we can compare our answers with the partner. Was his experience positive or negative, and why? Let's do it in different pairs, okay? Just for a couple of minutes. So, Helga Defi, was the experience positive or negative, and why?
His I guess experience was bit positive.
Why do you
Yeah.
think so?
It's quite sorry. I didn't really get the idea.
Of the text?
Not of the text, but I think I need some time, a bit more time.
Sure. Yes. You didn't finish reading, did you?
I finished, but I need to reread it.
Okay, no worries. Take a minute, I will check the ladies.
Necessity, and then they just delve into the narration.
Yeah, okay. I liked that they started the conversation in the topic how to have a conversation before the lesson. And it was
Yeah, like I guess it was really his experience was positive because of their chatting, and he said that it was enjoyable. Chatting with his classmates, yeah, and the art of this conversation, as we discussed, has changed during times. So yeah.
Okay. Let's share our ideas with the ladies and see if we have the same. Right. Positive or negative? Sailing the cat.
It is obviously quite positive.
Why? What made you think so?
Actually, the beginning was that the problem is so urgent, and then they dwell on the same in the process. So it's very good that they had a kind of discussion before the lesson, the actual lesson. Then they had some PowerPoint presentation, then they had some kind of a talk, and then the teacher showed them the connection or the presence of the art of eloquence in everything. So in every form of art.
You know, I'm looking at the sixth paragraph and it doesn't look positive to me.
Oh, now it's yeah.
Anastasia.
And
Uh-huh.
actually,
Okay.
sorry.
Yes, continue.
No, and actually, it was quite positive when we read everything up to the fifth one, because then some a more challenging opener, and then the last sentence actually discusses the problem that the expectations were kind of different, and the teacher didn't fail to meet the some kind of need
and
and
Anastasia,
frustration.
what do you think? Positive or negative?
I think it was rather positive than negative.
Okay.
Of course, there was some frustration, as it said in the text, because the teacher drew students' attention back to the desk when they had a conversation. So, as it was said, stopped in flow, kind of thing. When you are interrupted
Yep.
by the desk, by the board.
Mm-hmm.
But I think in general, if we take the whole picture, I think it was rather positive.
Okay. Okay. All right. Olga, Helga the Fifth also thinks it was positive. And I suggest diving into more details to get a bigger picture. As you might have noticed, there are some missing paragraphs, and they are on the right. And in the exam, in CPE, they ask you to match the paragraphs and the gaps, to put the paragraphs in the correct place. And how do we tackle this exercise? What would be our actions? Helga the Fifth, what do you think? Helga is muted. Okay. Salem the Cat, how would you tackle this exercise?
So before we put anything, or order anything, we need to highlight or underline the linking words and expressions, so cohesive devices, and
Right.
see how the text is structured, because
Right.
the text should be logical somehow.
Exactly, exactly. Let's think together of cohesive devices. What are they? Maybe if you see some, I'm sharing the screen, maybe you can see some cohesive devices here. Can you share them with me, please? Anastasia.
I think there are some like linking words like then and some
Yeah.
logical phrases like these aims, what aims. We probably know this from the previous paragraph.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, I will underline then. Yeah, maybe this what, and we know what this. Wonderful. What else? Salem the Cat could be these cohesive devices.
We we have some special words like went on, break,
Which
one
make
warm,
us
one new
think.
acquaintance.
Yeah, that make us think, yeah, that in the following paragraph they will be talking something which happened during the break, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and
Also,
actually they are in bold
yes,
for
that's
us
true.
to
That's
see
true.
them.
But here we don't have them. Yeah, we have only in the first paragraph, but in two, three, four, five,
Yeah.
six, we don't have them. That's why I'd like us to do that, to practice underlining, finding, and underlining cohesive devices. Let's do like this. Find the cohesive devices at the beginning of each paragraph and at the end, everywhere, in both of the bits. Yeah, like from 0 to 6 and from A to G. Okay, I will stop sharing. Let's do it first individually, right? And then we will compare our cohesive devices. Okay, let's say 3-4 minutes for finding and underlining cohesive devices. Do you know how to underline in host? Ladies.
Kinda, yeah.
You can do that. May I ask you to take a pen or a pencil or a highlighter and underline here? Awesome. Thank you very much. Anastasia, Helga, the fifth, do you know how to do that?
Yeah, yeah.
Good, good, good. Feel free to do that if you feel like. Please do underline the words in the main text as well. It will help us to match them. One more minute and we will compare. Ladies, I just figured out that I missed the ending. While I'm putting the ending, I'd like you to compare your highlights with the partner, explaining why you highlighted this or that cohesive device and how it can help you to match the paragraphs. So, Anastasia, what are we going to do?
We are going to split in pairs and compare our highlighted phrases and words and explain why we highlighted them and how they
Exactly.
can help us to do this exercise.
Wonderful. Let's do that. Off we go. Hello, hello.
Hello.
So, while I'm inserting the ending, sorry about this.
What ending?
Yeah, to the story, the ending to the story. Yeah, you can tell me which words you highlighted.
Actually, I was trying to search some kind of link, a link of ideas.
Okay, okay. Let's start with the first paragraph, like the main body paragraph. So, which words did you highlight and why? And how they can help you?
I actually highlighted how to have a conversation, and then after that, we should have some kind of list of something.
How to, yeah? Like a list of tips, yeah?
Yeah.
Super. Go on.
Then we have some kind of Wikipedia page, and after the
Okay.
Wikipedia page, we should have some kind of quotation.
Maybe. Super. I love it. Okay.
Then we have some reasons for attendance
Uh-huh.
and a kind of a
I highlighted my classmates. Yeah. So probably it would be
yeah.
maybe.
Need,
What if,
I need to highlight it here.
what about the first paragraph at the beginning? Did you highlight anything at the beginning? Because there is this gap as well.
Where?
The very first paragraph
Oh
at the beginning.
yeah. Actually, I didn't see anything linking there.
Maybe I just for myself arrived. It
Oh, okay.
made me think like, okay, he arrived somewhere, probably into the classroom, like somewhere. So probably some things about the classroom. I don't know. Just just for myself. Okay, okay. What about
Then
the second one
yeah,
at the end?
so we have our discussion was interrupted, so they had a great discussion, and
Okay,
then some
wonderful.
teacher arrives, and then
Mhm.
at the end we have some kind of introduction to the history of eloquence, and just a brief
Mm.
sum up of the history and the
Hmm.
changes.
Okay, are we talking
Now we
about
have,
paragraph 3?
oh yeah, it's fourth, so
Ah,
I was
fourth.
just
Uh-huh.
misled by the numbers. So
Okay, okay, okay.
at the end of the third paragraph, we have some kind of a person who wanted to talk to their girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, maybe there will be some kind of explanation for that.
Mm-hmm. You know, in number 3, under number 3, I also underlined PowerPoint presentation.
Oh yeah.
Maybe in number 4, they will mention something about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's continue.
Now we have after enjoyable 10 minutes, so there was some kind of introduction to the history, and
Mhm.
then he has some these 10 minutes are over.
Okay, okay. Right. So probably something enjoyable was happening beforehand.
Yeah.
Great. Uh-huh.
And all of these examples were meant to encourage.
Probably
So maybe
examples.
after
Yeah.
that, we had some kind of backlash.
Maybe. I also underlined stereotyping.
Yeah.
Maybe they will present an example of how we stereotype people. Cool.
Yeah.
What about the paragraph under 5?
Oh, yeah. Some put ideas into practice.
Yeah, some. Yeah.
Some ideas, yeah.
And these. Yeah, so probably in number 5, they mentioned some ideas. Cool.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Uh-huh.
Then a more challenging opener, and then we have wanted to have achieved. So maybe here
Mm-hmm.
we come to the main point of not
Mm-hmm.
achieving something, some goals or aims.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
And yeah, at the beginning of the last paragraph, we have, despite our excellent teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, they have presented some kind of negative side, but then they are
Mm-hmm.
trying to finish on an upbeat tone.
Maybe. But yeah. Okay.
I
Okay.
know that's sad.
What about the missing paragraphs? Let's discuss them. Which words did you highlight there?
Yeah. These aims,
Mm-hmm. For
they
sure.
were
Mm-hmm.
discussing some aims for their coming, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe
Yeah.
these are,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and but none, actually.
Of my new friends. Yeah, it's important. None of my new
Yeah.
friends. Uh-huh. Super.
Some useful advice followed.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Have the list of how to use or something.
Mm-hmm.
Haynes went on to explain. So maybe that guy with the girlfriend was Haynes.
Maybe.
We don't know.
Maybe. But I thought the teacher was Haynes.
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
Casey
yeah.
Haynes. Uh-huh.
So
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
so
So
somebody
she
went
said
on.
something, yeah, and she continued explaining.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Cool. Go
After a
on.
wonderful 10 minutes. We don't know. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, then through eloquence alone, maybe then we have some kind of examples.
Maybe.
Something.
Mm-hmm.
Then I highlighted then,
Okay.
and it it was time for a break.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Mm-hmm.
later they continue
Mm-hmm.
something. Then this was general unease,
Mm-hmm.
and asked a young man,
Yep.
another young man. Somebody
Yeah.
asked,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So probably they were talking about a group of people, yeah, and mentioned a young man. Uh-huh. Okay.
yeah. Then we have after this enjoyable burst of role play. So maybe they role played something,
Mm-hmm.
some
Mm-hmm.
kind of oh, how to say, some kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
They continue to discuss something.
Okay.
And conversation seems to dwindle. So maybe it it was the end of the discussion and they need to proceed to some kind of lecture.
Different. Yes, super. Mm-hmm.
Then the basics of this were first described by. So maybe this is the intro of
Mm-hmm.
the history talk. I don't know,
Yeah.
of
That's
the
true. That's
teacher.
true. Awesome. Good job. Let's
Thank you.
share with the girls. Welcome back. Let's check together. All right. Name the words which you highlighted and why. Okay.
Mhm.
Anastasia, let's start with you.
Okay. Uh, should I go from the first,
Yes, please.
from the start? Okay. So I highlighted, I had arrived about 20 minutes
Mm-hmm.
early,
Mm-hmm.
because I think it somehow can be linked to the actual where he arrived. The
Thank
second,
you. One by one. Thank you very much.
okay,
Uh-huh.
okay.
Helga the fifth.
What am I supposed to? Can you please
Say
repeat?
which words you highlighted, which cohesive
Okay.
devices you. Mhm.
Mhm. In the first, yeah, it's only bounce. In the second one, I don't
Helga, you're disappearing. Okay.
have.
We are at paragraph number
So
one.
only from the main text I have one.
Okay,
And then,
okay.
and despite, all in all.
Okay, we are talking about the first
So
paragraph.
but then.
Yes, we are talking about the first
Yeah, I
paragraph.
know.
Okay. Yeah, and in the first paragraph, did you highlight anything else? Ladies, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good. Anastasia, can you hear me?
For now, yeah.
Yes, I can hear
Good,
you.
good. Helga the fifth, did you highlight anything else in the first paragraph apart from arrived?
After this part, okay, maybe kindly invited me.
Okay. I just don't
Or
see it. Where is it? Kindly invited me. Is it in the first paragraph? Helga?
yeah.
Right.
So
A kindly invited?
okay,
I don't see it. Salem the cat, can you help me to find kindly invited?
I can
Was
do like that.
invited.
Yeah, I just don't see it highlighted in your. Ah, I see. Uh-huh. Oh, I'm not sure about kindly invited because it's kind of in the middle. We usually highlight something at the beginning of the paragraph and at the end. Yeah, for example, like Anastasia underlined arrived, and it made us think, arrived somewhere. So probably at in number one, they were talking about a place. Yeah. And we underline something in the end, right? Like Salem the cat, what did you underline in at the end of the first paragraph?
Just look it up on Wikipedia, she said.
Why?
I don't know.
Maybe
Actually,
they
it's this kind
mention.
of
Mhm,
linking
mhm.
idea.
Yes. Maybe they mention about this website something in number two.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, Salem the cat underline how to have a conversation in the intro. Maybe in number one, they have some tips how to have a conversation. All right, Anastasia, please go on. The next one, the next paragraph.
The second?
Yep.
Okay. I underlined more personal reasons because if they have more personal reasons, they could be less personal reasons in the previous paragraph.
Awesome. Thank you.
Something like
Olga.
this.
Helga the fifth. Paragraph number two. What else did you underline?
Maybe spoke. We can highlight it here and
Which one? Come again? Didn't catch it.
uh like the verb
Spoke. I see now.
is spoke.
Okay. Maybe.
Speak like
Also spell, or maybe also. Because in the second one, they may say something they spoke about. Yeah, okay, accepted.
to
Salem
speak
the cat.
spoke.
Salem the cat. What about the third one?
Like in this form.
Oh, yeah. Third one is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, my classmates, personal reason.
And
Third one is like under the number 3.
I don't really think that would have something linking here.
Curious delay. Okay, Salem the cat, you were saying.
I'm kind of lost. So we're
We are
talking about
paragraph number
paragraph
three.
under 3.
Under three, yeah.
And our discussion was interrupted. So they had a kind of discussion.
True.
Then some teacher arrived
Yep.
and it presented them with a PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah, thank you very much, Anastasia. Let's take number 4.
In number 4, I underlined after an enjoyable 10 minutes spent chatting to my classmates and discovering more about their motives. So about this, there was some chat, maybe in the previous paragraph. Enjoyable chat, yes.
Yes.
And maybe in the previous paragraph, there was something about this chat. For example, the topic of this chat or something like this.
Yes, thank you very much, Helga the Fifth. Anything else in paragraph 4? Helga, you are muted. Okay. Salem the Cat, did you underline anything in number 4?
All of these examples. And you also provided me with an idea of underlining stereotyping.
But it's just like my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they will not talk about stereotypes. Okay, Anastasia, the next one, please.
In the 5th, I highlighted then it was time to put some of these ideas into practice. These ideas, what exactly? Which exactly ideas?
Yes,
So
which
I
were
think
mentioned
we can find
in
it
number
out.
5.
Yes.
Thank you, Salem the Cat.
A more challenging opener and wanted to have achieved. So, yeah, some problem arrived.
Okay. Maybe. We will see. Helga the Fifth, number 6, please. What did you highlight?
Which passage, please?
6.
Okay, despite, I guess, I suspect.
Okay. Right. Yeah, we will see. Let's talk about the missing paragraphs. Anastasia, what about paragraph A? What did you highlight?
In the paragraph A, I highlighted these aims. Exactly like in my previous answer, the word these, what kind of aims
Wonderful.
they were talking about.
Thank you. Awesome. Salem the Cat.
Yeah, I need to move. So some advice followed.
I also underline none of my new friends. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Helga the Fifth. What about paragraph C?
Maybe went on explaining.
Maybe.
To explain.
Right. Anastasia, D.
In D, I highlighted one at the beginning and one at the end. In the beginning, I highlighted, then we were told to break off into pairs. Then after what exactly?
Yes.
Because there should be an activity.
Right. Yeah, like a series. Yeah, series of actions.
Yes,
awesome. Great. Salem the Cat.
Then I highlighted then and break. And in the paragraph C, I also highlighted through eloquence alone. So maybe alone is kind of key here.
Maybe. We will see. Helga the Fifth, please go on.
With E, yeah?
Yep.
Maybe we can choose here unease about
Maybe.
or
Like a feeling, yeah.
instant messaging, yeah.
Right. Anastasia.
Uh, I also highlighted in the E a young man
Okay.
because he can be some kind of participant of a particular activity.
Right, right. There were many participants, and one of them was a young man. Cool.
Yes, yes.
Salem the cat. Salem the cat, I don't hear you.
Yeah, after this enjoyable burst of role play. So they
Mm-hmm.
had a kind of role play, and then it ceased to exist.
Yep, right. Helga the fifth.
In this one or
If you have something in F, please do share.
no, I don't
Okay,
have.
okay. And what about the final one?
Described by,
Okay,
maybe.
and also the basics of this, yeah? We don't know what this is, and we want to know probably it is described in the previous paragraph. All right, so let's match these paragraphs with the correct gaps using the underlined cohesive devices. Let's say 3-4 minutes to do it, and then we will see. Okay? Salem the cat. What are we doing?
Matching the paragraphs and the missing paragraphs.
Relying on highlighted words. All right, let's compare our ideas with the partner. Please justify your choices. 4, 2, 3 minutes. Off we go. Hello, hello.
Hello.
So, would you like to start?
Yeah. Okay, the first one, as for me, is D.
Okay, why?
Should I read all my answers or
Look, no need to read like the whole thing. You can just explain, maybe
no?
using
I
some.
mean, okay. Let it be. The first one is D
Okay.
because there's something about the conversation and so like I guess the ending, that's the beginning of the skip part. The second is E,
Okay.
maybe.
Because?
Mm, for which nations changes going to have? Okay. Actually, I don't really have the answer why.
Okay, okay.
The third one is B because it is logically we can say it logically.
Okay, okay.
So about all this art of conversation, and then we have this advice.
All right.
The fourth is C, like
Okay. How can you hear me? Because I don't hear you. Elga, pronto, pronto. I don't hear you. Yeah. Can you say something? I still don't hear you.
something was wrong.
Yeah.
Was
Yes, you're
okay.
back.
You
You're
go.
back.
And the last one is A, because I think we have a narration from the first
Okay,
person,
okay.
and then the A is like proceeding with this
All right.
narration,
Okay, okay, let's check together.
and
Yeah, the connection is
I
atrocious.
guess it has some logic. Yeah.
Yeah, the connection is really bad. You kind of freeze
Yeah.
and then your voice comes. Yeah, that's really strange today. Okay, let's check together. Welcome back.
Oh no.
What does
Now
it
we
mean?
pronounce
You
it.
thought you were happy to see me. Okay. So I've uploaded the keys below. Please check
Oh
yourselves.
no.
And ask me any questions regarding them. Okay. Any questions, suggestions, offers?
We're so shocked by the keys, so we can't actually say anything.
All right, all right. Let's discuss why these answers are correct. So, number one is G and Y. Salem the cat.
So maybe this is just the general idea and a kind of leading in.
It's a conversation. Yeah. The basics of conversation. This refers to a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How to have
okay.
a conversation, but actually I thought it's B.
I thought so too.
But it's topic, right? Not advice, right?
Yeah,
They didn't
yeah.
ask for advice. Okay. Number two is E. Why so, Anastasia?
I have this one correct.
Mm-hmm.
And the second, I also put E, because as we discussed it with Salem the cat, there was a topic about Google and Wikipedia, and the author of the text, he was uneased about how email, instant messaging, and texting had crept into the space formerly occupied by conversation. So the internet replaced verbal conversation face to
Right,
face.
right. Correct. Number three is A. Why so, Helga the Fifth?
I guess we have here some thoughts on the topic of like these changed the art of conversation. So I guess it's just an opinion. So that is why we have A here.
And they say these aims. And before that, we have a lot of aims why they came to this club, right? Because this another acquaintance, another personal reason, and so on. So these aims, all these aims above. So number four is D, Salem the cat. Why so? Salem the cat, I can't hear you.
Oh, yes. So it was kind of a lecture. Then they had a kind of conversational topic, and then after
Right.
a bit of chatting, they proceed to some kind of
A break,
another part of the
yeah.
presentation.
Yeah, so she presented something, then a break off into pairs, then a break, yeah, and we see enjoyable 10 minutes, 10 minutes of break. Okay, Y5 is B, Anastasia.
5B. This was there was then it was time to put some of these ideas into practice. So we have some advice,
Right?
and we need to put them into practice. We need to practice this
Wonderful.
advice.
Exactly. And 6F, why so, Helga the Fifth?
Oh, okay. Fifth is the F because yeah, because had this role play here and just what we have after this role play.
Exactly.
It's like
Right. Oof, we did that. Ladies, how do you feel about this task?
Quite challenging.
True, I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. It is. But still, I'd like you to share your views on the topic of this reading. What do you think of having such classes to boost, to master the art of conversation? Are they useful? Would you take one? Why? Why not? Let's talk in pairs, okay? Let me put you into different breakout rooms. Just for a couple of minutes, okay? So, what do you think of
Hello.
such classes? Hello, hello.
Well, I think such class Or I think any class that requires talking and communicating requires also an involved teacher, and a teacher who is eager to present this topic, who is ready to talk about this topic. And I think if the teacher is involved enough, and if they feel the desire to talk about this topic, it could be a very nice lesson to have, and I would like to attend it. But if the teacher does it because they have to do this, I don't think it would be useful, because there's no communication between
Exactly.
the teacher and the students. So I think it depends on the teacher.
It has to
And
be
of
a
course,
genuine desire. Yeah.
yes.
Right, makes sense. Absolutely, absolutely.
Mhm.
And I think the teacher has to know what's going on and where they are going. Because here, like this class, as
Mhm.
far as I understood, a presentation with with a lot of slides,
Mhm.
doesn't seem like it is improving my art of conversation, to be honest. Well, yeah, some theory may come in handy, but on the whole, I came here for some practical solutions, some practical, tips. Like,
Mhm.
I know I learn about it and I implement it straight away. From what I see, there were like a couple of role plays, which is barely enough,
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah, I
afraid.
think you shouldn't just stop at the presentation. It should go further, much further than the presentation. It should go through. We have an actual lesson about the art of conversation, so we have to have a conversation itself.
Exactly, and not sit and just look at the slides. Right,
Yeah.
right. Okay. Have you ever taken part in maybe not a similar class, but a
Mhm.
class which was aiming to improve the art of conversation or the like?
I don't know if it counts, but when I was in school, I took some drama classes, and we had this kind of the conversation of negotiation. Oh no, the art of negotiation. Yeah.
Awesome.
And we had some debates, we discussed different topics, and we learned how to prove your point in any
Nice.
conversation.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I also.
this this activity was successful mostly thank thanks to students, because we were very inspired by the topic, and we liked to talk. Yeah. So we
Okay.
ourselves made these lessons useful and very helpful for many of the students.
Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yes, we also had some debates at York. It was really memorable, like real British
Mhm.
debates. And I took some classes on what is it? What is it? I forgot. Like public speaking. But I think it has
Mhm.
nothing to do with a conversation, but I might be wrong. Maybe it's a sort of conversation.
Yeah, I think it can be connected to the conversation.
Okay, okay. Because normally just one person is speaking, but this person is speaking to the public, right? So it's also kind of
Hmm.
interaction, sort of.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, cool, cool. Let's move on. Welcome back. Okay. We lost Salem the cat, unfortunately. All right. Hopefully Salem the cat will join us. Helga the fifth. Was Salem the cat with you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Disappeared miraculously. Oh, here we go. Okay, Helga the fifth. Anything in common with Salem the cat?
Uh, I guess I agree partially, but or maybe fully actually. So she finds these or okay, Salem the cat finds such kind of conversations not very useful because they don't really practice this art of conversation. Uh, and yeah, that is actually true. So
Right, right. Yeah. Anastasia, what about us?
We agreed that such lesson depends on the teacher, on the sincere desire to present this lesson and to talk about this topic.
Mm-hmm.
And here we just see the presentation without actual art of conversation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and without,
With some bits, but which are not
yes,
enough. Mm-hmm.
yes, it looked more like a lecture or a webinar,
Right,
something like
right.
this.
That's true. That's true. Okay, okay, awesome. So, and what might have impeded the understanding of the text could be the words. Yeah. That's why the next step would be Salem the cat. What would be the next step?
Learning the vocabulary
Or can you be more precise, learning how exactly? So what would we do next?
from the
Because
context. We just look at
uh-huh,
the text and identify the challenging words,
right, and
speaking them up.
precisely identification goes how?
Like we are underlining or highlighting the
Yeah,
words
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
So for
discussing that
example,
with our pair.
right, right, right. So we are put into pairs and we scan the text more carefully, underlining the words and also guessing the meaning of the words. Yeah, for example, for me would be flick to, yeah, a new word which I would like to take away. And I go through this one, these as well. Yeah, here also some cool words like sporadic, yeah, and I try to guess this word. Yeah, sporadic, probably not organized, and so on. Okay, so we worked like this in pairs, underlining new words for us and trying to define them. What would be the next step? Helga the fifth, what do you think?
discussing them and maybe supposing their meaning, like
Yeah, guessing
definition.
their meaning. Mhm. After that, Anastasia, what do you think?
Mm, after that,
Mhm. I
I
say,
think,
as a teacher, yeah, look, I've prepared
yeah,
some definitions. Could you
mm-hmm,
please find the words and write opposite the definitions? They do it.
okay.
Compare with the partner. Salem the cat, what goes after that?
Then goes fill in the gaps.
Not really. Keys, of course.
Oh yeah,
Yes, we check
just in the keys.
if we were right. After that, Helga the fifth.
We will check it.
Oh, we
Yeah,
compared.
we will check.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Check
compare.
with the kids. And after the kids,
Um.
controlled
Oh,
practice. Yeah,
okay. Okay.
controlled practice. So we have some sentences generated by TUI, DeepSeek, or ChatGPT, and the missing words, and I move them and make sentences. Yeah. Salem the cat. What goes after that?
After that, they are through with the filling in, and before that, actually, we prepare meaningful statements that they can agree or disagree.
Right. I'm sharing the screen. Yeah. We discussed it. So they put these words into the correct gap. Yeah, controlled practice. And after this controlled practice, what do
They
we do?
comment. Say true
Hold on
or
a second.
false for
What
them.
about checking?
What?
Checking.
Like give them the keys.
I know. Yeah. So first they compare with the partner and
Yeah,
then
then we
check.
give them the keys.
Yes. We do it. And after that, so we check in with the keys. And Anastasia, what do we do with these statements?
With these statements,
So it was controlled practice to practice new words. And after that,
after that, maybe we can use these words in different sentences. For example, try to make
right.
our own.
It's too hard,
Okay,
because the
yeah.
words are new. Helga the Fifth, what would you do with these words and sentences?
Actually, like after this one, yeah.
Yes, we completed the gaps, checked with the keys, and sailing the cat.
Mistake correction.
Hold on a second, which mistake? We didn't speak. Sailing the
okay.
cat. What do we do?
We speak.
What do we say exactly?
We could you please discuss the statements using the words we have just
Discuss
studied?
in what way? What do I say about these
Agree or
things?
disagree?
Wonderful. So we agree or
Say
disagree
they're
with
true
these
for you or
statements.
not.
Wonderful. And using the new words. Yeah, for example, I say, yes, eloquence is an essential skill in the 21st century. It is essential for effective communication in various avenues of life. And I would like to master this skill. Okay. So we agree or disagree in pairs using the new words. And then Helga the Fifth goes. You said it. Mistake.
Correction, yeah.
And feedback. Yeah, like what did you learn? Which curious facts can you share? And sum up. Awesome. I finally have this class. Let me stop it.